Dr. Mukti Bhatnagar's claim to fame is that she has been blessed by divine presence of so many bhikshus, so many venerables, and His Excellency, Madam Excellency. That is my only, because it's not 250 acres. It is 250 blessings which I received.
Last but not least, I want to invite Dr. Rohit Arora, CEO of Lokpriya Hospital. Rohit Arora ji. I want to invite Venerable Tiloka, please come on the dais. Venerable Tiloka is most senior Buddhist monk of Myanmar.
स्टूडेंट हैं कि चले गए स्टूडेंट हैं बाहर है तो अंदर आ जाएंगे हम लोग सोच रहे हैं उनका 300 का खाना बना हुआ यहीं रहें खाना बना हुआ 300 लोगों का और क्या जहाँ जगह मिले घुस के बैठ जाए मिनिस्टर साहब आएंगे जहाँ बैठेंगे
Now I request Dr. Atul Krishna, founder of Subharti Group, to felicitate our chief guest with traditional shawl. Our chief guest, His Excellency Mohit Kwang, Ambassador of Myanmar. Please also welcome Dr. Dhammapia, chair of today. Mio Hari Pashe. Tiloka ji, Venerable Tiloka. I request Dr. Bhavna to felicitate Dr. Anita Sharma. I request Dr. Shalya to come on the dais and felicitate Her Excellency Nilarong, wife of Ambassador of Myanmar to India. I request Paran Singh Sidhu, please come on the dais and felicitate Dr. Rohit Ravinder, trustee of FTV Charitable Trust. I request Paran Singh ji to felicitate Dr. Mukti. As time is running very fast, I request most venerable Dr. Dhamapia, venerable Tiloka, and all other Sangha members for the observation of Panchasila.
Auspicious to all Banarive, Tirawaman. Last speech and then what to Sabamingala. Okay.
I request M.K. Ahuja ji, please felicitate Dr. M.K. Utani. Venerable, sorry for interruption. Please continue.
Let's we start 3 times the Modasa and then what to Sabamingala. Please stand up.
Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Bhavantu Sabamingala Brahmantu Sabadevata Sabba Buddhanubhavena Sarasughi Bhavantu Te. Bhavantu Sabamingala Brahmantu Sabadevata Sabba Dhammanubhavena Sarasughi Bhavantu Te. Bhavantu Sabamingala Brahmantu Sabadevata Sabba Sanghanubhavena Sarasughi Bhavantu Te. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Please have a seat. Auspicious to all. Very, very happy. How can I say? So many words. Very pleasant, you very, very may happy and may safe today's daily department. I wish all for you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Bande, for your kind words. Now I request Dr. Anita Sharma to say a few words.
Thank you very much. I think today is a very auspicious day for all of us. I congratulate Subharti University for the opening of this very wonderful Department of Buddhist Studies, School of Buddhist Studies in Subharti University. I really congratulate all of you and especially the founders. I met them yesterday also. It was a very nice meeting all of you, and I'm sure that through this department there will be many more activities in future also. Today morning we had a wonderful program under the Bodhi tree, and with the blessings of Lord Buddha, we'll have many more programs and we'll have many more meetings together. Thank you very much for inviting and for the
Thank you, ma'am. Now I request the Most Venerable Myohai Fashe to present his paper on MTV.
Okay, now Venerable Myohai Fashe is telling that chair permission is required. So, chair permission. Yes. So I am the chair. So he was reluctant to go and present. So now I would invite Venerable Myohai Fashe to present his paper on the theme, the Theravada, MTV, that is Mahayana, Theravada and Vajrayana, how these three different traditions of Buddhism can come together and work towards stability, harmony and peace in the global society that today we have, modern global society. Thank you, Venerable, please.
So, Mr. Chairman, Excellency, and most venerables, and Dharma brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen. Today is really a great day. Very, very great day. I think today is the first time we focus on MTV, United. Guess this is the first time. This would be an historic milestone that the Buddhists really led the MTV United, and that is good starting for the revival of Buddhists. So I'm so happy to participate in these activities this morning, and also this conference. I think this topic already reflects the high positioning and the vision of the future college, or so-called Buddhist college, to be set up in next few months. So now come to the MTV. Why my subject here is that why MTV become platform needed. So to ask this question, we need to understand what is the situation right now. So allow me to give a presentation in according to the following agenda. So I would to explain that the crisis is still there. What is the challenge and also the chance occurs, and what is common platform on TV leading, and maybe you try to get a conclusion and also for the outlook. So the crisis is still there. Nowadays, everywhere there's echo of the sad pictures. There is hungry, there's war, there is rape, and there is many sufferings. So if you look at also natural catastrophic events happen: earthquake, drought, flood, and so on. So more important, related to the religion, is terrorists. Everywhere there is more terrorists. So also recently there is also the Buddhist and also Islam. There is some conflict in Myanmar and also very recently in Sri Lanka. What is the problem behind? A lot of things happen because one thing is a spiritual inside problem, another one is actually under capitalism driven the desire motivated development. So a lot of the war is actually based on the conflict to try to get the never in history. Of course, in history, always we are interconnected, but we didn't fear that. Through internet, it seems that now that everyone is equally right. So I would like to show you the internet shows that we are interconnected and changing our society. In the production, the Tesla, the car industry, we shorten their chain, the supply chain. So in the finance, in the trading, for instance, the internet trading, one day generated revenue can compare with Walmart 1 year's revenue. That changed a lot. So even for finance side, in the future, who has capital, who has more capital, who has more power? Give one example, you have $1, you go to the bank, you have no negotiation right. But if you have 1 million, the bank manager come to you, negotiate with what is interest rate. That simply shows the capital power. But right now, if you put $1 or 1 million in the internet, interest rate is same. That means through internet, maybe we offer us equal right. Doesn't matter whether you have $1 or 1 million. So that is good sense. So even though we also changed our political situation, look at the BRICS. So British exit from Euro. So the traditional allied group didn't want to exit from Europe, but it happened. Then the grassrooted mindset connectively shows their power. Also the President Trump, so in Wall Street, in Silicon Valley, all the university intellectual class don't like him, but finally he wins. And a lot of example is France president also the same situation. So internet changed a lot. So also the communication become more convenient. So you come to generation 5, the internet, I think the Wi-Fi will be like air. So cheap, you don't need to pay anything. So that changes us a lot. So on the so-called artificial intelligence, AR, would generate higher efficiency of the labor. So the traditional productivity factor, labor, maybe becomes not that important. That means, so our economy, our productivity based on the social architecture would also change. So that would be the good things on that. So also the robot can compete with human being. So the Go player, the robot that defeat the champion of the Korea champion Go player. So I illustrated all such good examples. Oh, for monks, now the Chinese Buddhist associated president, his temple generated monk, robot monk, who died generation to generation, years to year, millions years under the ground that we use right now. But it generated other problems, the climate change and the global warming. But we could use the sun. Reach the grid parity from this year on, and which next 2 years, everywhere use solar would be cheaper than traditional power. So that's give us, we see there is crisis still there, but we have something new changed. So we need to think about how to deal with this kind of change. So a lot of things is, a lot of thinking about the shared resource. So a lot of this is also the concept of the Buddhist. We have good things we need to share. We need to constrain our desire, but we have good things we have to share. So that is, many things would happen through the internet. So the next, I would say based on that, what we need for our Buddhist zero, we have all kinds of jewels there. We could solve current problem. We could face the new challenge, but we couldn't. Right now, we seems there is a big problem. That first of all, our Buddhist not united. We have Mahayana, we have Theravada, we have Vijnana. So it seems that we are not so many communication, right? So that's a problem. So what we have same. What are our same? Our roots are same. We all are Buddhist. We have same dhyana or the precepts. We have same the principle of meditation. We have the same the way to get the wisdom, jnana, prana. So the difference, so I think the vice principal also asked what's different. All are different. Look at, I'm Mahayana, where this kind of road, and the Theravada road different. So these are reflected to the culture. So in Indian area at that time, so the temperature very hot, where this way is simple. And in China, they have to very different. Also, Vijnana, they live in mountain. They live in mountain. They have to change something according to the environment, and which are really deeply reflected to culture. That is good thing. It shows the variety of different cultures, but diversity of the culture. So based on that, so we should, the MTV should be united. So, but we have to do, first of all, to deal with global issue. What is global issue? So we have many dialogue in previous time, even the religion or even within the religion, but only talk. But let's do something together to deal with the real problem. So by doing, we could get more understanding. So that's my suggestion. So also we need to share how to use the traditional way to have agriculture. So nowadays we have more problem, many sickness related to food culture. It's a modern food was programmed by the so-called modern technology and what the technology. We are not use the traditional way. The traditional way is based on our Dharma teaching that all beings are equal right, have equal right. So if you do that way, you could really sustainable development of agriculture and everything. So the third one, we need to individual care about the individual, their interest. So through internet, we may get easy to do that. So that is what I think the very simple way thinking about how to start MTV and common platform. So now this PPT shows that the way we are now facing the mind civilization. So we need to manage our mind more to deal with current problems and also face the challenge and convert it to the chance. Okay, the next. Yeah. So this shows we followed all sentient beings are equal right, the cause and the effect, but in virtual world, it seems that we have equal right, but in reality still the capital crash us. But from now on, we need to do something more to realize that all beings have a so-called equal right. That is in the modern language, say, sustainable development. Okay. So finally, I would like just as a short introduction. I think Buddhist has a lot of material to deal with all the crisis and to solve the problem, what we're facing, and convert it into the chance. And today is good start that we are stressing the MTV to be united, to set up a common collective. So I think that's good start is half success of the Swami Vivekananda Subharti University and especially the Buddhist College. And we can do the following. We can join together in the spiritual and eco listening or the cleaning that joined together. So I think all in all, the course is to say that is our look, outlook or our conclusion. I would like to show you some example. We need also, a lot of one is we need to have cross-border collaboration. That shows that our monastery collaborates with Asia PV solar industry. And the second, that is our solar 600 kilowatt solar in a monastery. And that is number one, scale up the solar application. So we also did the so-called Chanti meditation. This combined with eco-friendly technology to promote it together. So we also, the Mahayana and Theravada, we joined together in Sri Lanka to perform the Chanti. And in Chulalongkorn University, we have also cultural exchange and between the Mahayana and Theravada. So that is in Nagpur. So we also did together with local Buddhists, did some Chanti meditation and also promote solar. And here is in Bhutan, the Mahayana with Vijayana together and do something. But that, I just want to show you that we did something together, but systematically do something, we need you all to working together hand in hand to driven the MTV really get united and make the Buddhists get prosperity in the future together with you. Thank you.
धन्यवाद सीपोसीसी ने Professor Jiang just joined us, so I request Dr. Bhavana to welcome Professor Jiang. Professor Jiang is chairman of OBNR Education Foundation. Maybe both one is not take one in the middle. Yes, yes. Now. Thank you. welcome Professor Jiang again. And I just, our chief guest, His Excellency Mr. Ong, have another appointment, so he need to go early. So I request him to say a few words. भैया ताली बजा दो चीफ गेस्ट के लिए तो कम से कम.
Venerable Bhikkhu Sangha, Dr. Atul Krishna, First Chancellor, Subharti University, Dr. Shala Raj, CEO, Subharti University, Dr. N.K. Ahuja, Vice Chancellor, Subharti University, Dr. Hirohito, Director, Department of Buddhist Studies, Subharti University, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Namaste.
Namaste.
It is a great honor and special privilege to be invited and to deliver the address here. I would like to express my profound thanks to Dr. Hirohito and Yonka Foundation for inviting me to this important international seminar on Buddhism. Let me begin by extending my wholehearted congratulations and my very best wishes to the organizers of the seminar and Buddhist scholar for their extraordinary vision and mission in the field of Buddhist art and culture. I learned that Subharti University has a strong track record of teaching, training, research, and consulting. I also commend the university for newly founded Buddhist Studies Department. I would like to express my appreciation to the faculty members and staff of Buddhist Studies Department who have made outstanding contribution in the area of operations and have fostered a culture of continuous improvement within their organization. It is very appropriate that this international seminar on significance of Mahayana, Theravada, and Vijayana in the era of globalization on this land of Lord Buddha. The journey of Buddhism as a pan-Asian trade and later of worldwide following began 2,500 years ago, right here in India. The divine fragrance of Buddhism spread from India to all corners of the world. Buddhism and its various strands are deep-seated in our governance, culture, and philosophy.
Did you get her?
Lord Buddha's messages is as relevant in the 21st century as it was 2.5 millennia ago to reflect on the supreme truth and timeless relevance of Dharma and the Four Noble Truths. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, long before the term became popular, Buddhism was the basis for an early form of globalization. It promoted pluralism and diversity of thought. It gave space to multiple ideas and liberal expression. Anyone who has been touched by Lord Buddha has embraced a process of ceaseless and constant striving to become a better person as well as a more enlightened person. As Buddha said, there is no higher bliss than peace. I firmly believe that Buddhism's message of peace is an answer to growing out of violence all over the world. The Lord Buddha's teaching is the greatest heritage that man has received from the past. The Buddha's message of non-violence and peace, of love and compassion, of tolerance and understanding, of truth and wisdom, of respect and regard for all life, of freedom from selfishness, hatred and violence, delivered over 2,500 years ago, stand good for today and will stand forever as the truth. It is an eternal message. The Buddha taught that peaceful mind lead to peaceful speech and peaceful action. If the minds of living beings are at peace, the world will be at peace. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion today, I am so happy to see the Buddhist scholars, religious leaders and organizations are gathering here and exchange views towards the propagation of Lord Buddha's teaching and aspiring new studies in Buddhism. I do believe that this seminar will produce fruitful outcomes conducive to the purpose. I wish for the success of the seminar. May the triple gem of Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha bless us all. Buddha Sasana Siran Siddhatu. Thank you very much.
Thank you, His Excellency. Thanks for your wonderful words. We are blessed to hear you here today. And now as now His Excellency Ambassador Ong need to leave for another appointment. So I request Dr. Atul Krishna to present the token of memory to His Excellency Mr. Ong and Her Excellency Mrs. Neela Ong, please. Professor, welcome. Thank you very much. And now our one of the special guests, Professor S.R. Bhatt, is already here. Please welcome with applause. Now I request Dr. N.K. Ahuja ji, please come on the dais and take the seat. पीसी के लिए भी नहीं मिलती ताली, क्या होगा क्या?
Dr. Gio ने बड़ा अच्छा कहा. Now there is nobody else, so please VC sir, come along, take a seat. So thank you for that.
Okay, so our next presentation is ready. I request Venerable Bhikkhuni Brenda to come on the dais and present his paper. Thank you.
Dear most venerable Dhammapiyaji, dear Bhikkhu Sangha, dear Bhikkhuni Sangha, respective professor and doctors from universities, Delhi University and the local university. Today I'm going to present the topic about the accepted route and the survival true path. Why I choose this topic? Because over the history, most of the scholars all over the world think that Vietnamese Buddhism adopted directly from China. And that was misconcept. So today I would like to show you that that is the map of the Sea Route. And the further end on the your right hand side is Vietnam. So Vietnam has a direct contact with India from the 1st century onward. And why I say that, according to the Vietnamese Buddhist literature and also the archaeological finding, Vietnam already have a Buddhist center, which is called Luy Lao. Next slide, please. So this is the Vietnamese Luy Lao. It is in the 1st century. And this 1st century actually because based on the archaeological finding. But according to the literature, the Buddhism has been